Hello, everyone. Happy Easter weekend and happy 420, which to me represents, you know, really nourishing ourselves with what Mother Earth has to offer, getting out in nature, nature's medicine, allowing Mother Earth's vital energy to fill us with love and restore us to our true self, which is balanced. And that's what all this Libra full moon is, really beautiful, the super moon, and just all the energy attached to it, and letting go and allowing ourselves to be balanced and restored in all areas of our life. That's how I think of 420. So celebrating Mother Earth and looking to Mother Earth to help us heal. And of course, Easter, if you celebrate Easter, it's, death and rebirth, resurrection. So I'm just was inspired to do a reading of, I've already prayed and pulled some cards, and I put them in piles, kind of like a pick a card, but it's not really a pick a card. And you can look at this reading in a couple different ways. The sun I have representing the masculine, the moon, the feminine, and Venus, the energy between. Now you can look at this like within yourself, like the masculine within, the feminine within, and bringing what the messages are when you bring that into union within yourself. And which I like Venus representing that, because that's love, right? That's balance, that's love, that's, who we are. We are love. So when we come into balance with our masculine and feminine, and full chakra balanced and aligned with who we are, it's love in its purest form. And you can also look at it, this is your divine masculine, right? This is the divine masculine in the relationship, in the partnership. And this is the divine feminine. And this is the energy between the two of you. So however you want to look at that, just take a moment and see how you'd like that to go for you, or just kind of be open to whatever spirit has. And we are going to get this started. I do have other cards that we're going to pull as well, but this is what I was inspired to do as far as this part of the reading. So let's just get started. So let's start with the divine masculine, which is that sun, that beautiful energy that helps us grow and helps us learn and nourishes us and protects us. And I love the sun. I love the divine masculine. And the card that came out from the Impressionist Tarot, and this is by Corinne Kenner, and artwork by Arturo Pica, which I guess that would be the front. So it's different impressionists. And we're going to read a little bit about the devil. And, another reader that I listened to, talked about the devil yesterday in a different light. And it sort of stirred what I always knew as a child. Like I've always known things, what was true, what wasn't true. And of course, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm not dismissing anyone's beliefs. I feel like it's wonderful that there's a lot of different belief systems out there to follow to find your truth, because that's really, we're all on the same journey to the truth. We just might get there in different ways. But what I believe and what I know to be true is this devil energy is a protective energy. It's if you notice at least a lot of the tarot, he's sitting there while the people are chained, whatever, but just sort of protecting, like overseeing, because we all have free will, okay? So I believe and know that the devil energy, or the devil, is just what humans decided, that ego energy, the fear, they want to blame somebody. They want to blame something or someone, certainly not take ownership themselves. So I feel like this devil energy is an energy of authority and protection. And as we make our free will choices, if we choose to live chained and bound and caged by the ego, certainly God and Source and this depiction of this devilish energy is going to let us sit there, because it's our free will. It's our decision. We have the keys to let us out of being trapped or enslaved or chained. We can walk away from that. But it's our choice to walk away from that. It's our choice to walk in the direction of the light. It's nobody else's choice. We have the power. So by understanding this and taking our power back, knowing we choose our experiences, all of us do, you can unlock yourself and take charge and balance that ego to use it in a healthy way. This is like a healthy way of using the ego, almost like an emperor, I feel like, that kind of energy. So that's what I'm feeling for the masculine. But I'm going to read from this Impressionist tarot because, some of these are just so interesting, the way that, the artists or, the writers of it interpret it. So let me see real quick if I can. Okay. The devil. People are often unable to do anything, imprisoned as they are in I don't know what kind of terrible, terrible, oh, such terrible cage. Vincent van Gogh. Far from being a demon, Joseph Rulin was one of Van Gogh's closest friends. He was Van Gogh's Paris mailman, so he came to know the artist well, and he agreed to let him paint his entire family. So this was like a friend that he was, that he liked, that he admired, that he wanted in this picture. The illumination, the devil card, corresponds to Capricorn, the earthly sign of business success and social standing. So where the masculine is at right now is focusing on his business success and taking charge of his life and getting things in order. And that could be your masculine within or the masculine that's you're in partnership with or will be. They're getting things in order. Most Capricorns are keenly aware of both. Like their symbol, the goat, they are constantly climbing and striving for new heights. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the ring planet of boundaries and limitations. Saturn also rules the 10th house of the horoscope, where astrologers look for information about public image and career. So that's what they're working on. When he materializes in a tarot reading, you can rest assured that your physical existence is safe and your reputation is solid. But how is your soul? How is your conscience? So this is another thing that the masculine is looking at is, wait, I'm more than this material world. I'm more than this ego. I'm good. I'm grounded. I'm stable. But what else is there? And so maybe looking his shadow self in the eyes and facing it and saying, okay, what can I learn here? How can I grow? I'm ready to move forward, and I know there's more. So that's what I'm feeling with the masculine. And we're just going to get where the feminine's at, because I feel like we could just do this pile, but I feel like we need to get this as well. Oh, the world. The feminine's in completion. The feminine is using this energy to release all that doesn't serve her anymore, because the divine feminine has worked really hard to get to this point, to complete these karmic cycles, these karmic things. Just it's completion time. It's completion time and celebration of how far that you've come, divine feminine. Yes, and it's time for that. I feel that for a lot of us. It's just time. It's time for new start in life. Let's see what this has to say in here. I need to feel the excitement of life stirring around me, and I will always need to feel that. Pierre Auguste Renoir? I might be butchering that, and I apologize. This is fine artists, and I don't follow the art world that much, but I find it very interesting. And then this one talks about Saturn as well. Saturn, the ring planet of limitations and restrictions, shows us where we've achieved as well as where we failed to reach our goals. The ancient god of time reminds us that boundaries don't merely confine us, they define us. Saturn also rules Capricorn. So there we go again. Saturn and Capricorn are really strong in this reading. The earthly sign is associated with work and achievement. Saturn also rules the 10th house of the horoscope, where astrologers look for information about career and social standing. So you see that even though they're in a different part of the energy, they're in the same. So the divine masculine, divine feminine are mirroring one another. They're both in this place of career and social standing, focusing on themselves, getting things in order for the union. That's what I'm hearing. Accomplishment, celebration, rewards. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate how far we've come. It's time to celebrate the fact that we understand our ego and how it serves us well and how it doesn't serve us well, and how to come into balance. So it's all about balance. And I really feel with this full moon, we are going to get a lot of balance in our life. Things are going to come together. And the energy between the two, divine masculine, divine feminine, is the death card. Wow. Talk about a synchronicity for what's going on with Easter and resurrection and death and rebirth. So this is death and rebirth into a new life. And we're ready. We're ready for this. We're ready for this new life here. We're just going to put this death card right there in the middle. So we've got the death card, rebirth into this new life with the world and understanding this protective devil energy. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So there's protection around you and everyone that's involved. But someone needs to hear this message. It is time to walk away from the energies that are allowing themselves to stay trapped in their ego, allowing themselves to be chained to their fears and their doubts and their insecurities. So they try to control everything they can around them. It's futile, and you know this. So just let them be. Let them learn on their own. Be the living example and move away from those energies and distance yourself from those energies, because you know that you have the key to unlock yourself. You know that you have the power within to move forward and take control of this and be the emperor, empress of your life and complete these cycles and move forward in union and balance and together. And I think that that's beautiful. So we're going to see what little message the death has to say, and then we're going to move forward. In an artist's life, death is perhaps not the most difficult thing. Vincent van Gogh. Okay, and we're just going to, let's see what it has to say over here. While most people fear death, Scorpio, so here's Scorpio now. We've got, Capricorn and Scorpio pretty strong, is fascinated by the darkness that awaits us all in this life and the next. In fact, those who stung by the scorpion's tail are mesmerized by the secret mysteries of death and sex. Scorpio is transfixed by transformation and at its most basic level, from first breath to last gasp. Scorpio rules the eighth house of the horoscope chart, where astrologers look for information about intimacy, shared resources, and control. Scorpio, in turn, is ruled by Pluto, the planet of death, resurrection, and unavoidable change. Okay, I'm seeing so many synchronicities with this, and that's why I knew I was inspired to read from the book for a reason. So, shared resources, right? The divine masculine is working on his resources, his career, getting things together. So is the divine feminine in her ways, in the feminine way. And so it's bringing that together within yourself to regain control of your life and see what your resources are to move forward. But it's also coming together in union and both being balanced and understanding and, wanting to be intimate, wanting to bring intimacy back into their life. A chapter of your life is over and it's done, like an unhealthy habit, an outdated belief, or a relationship that has outlived its usefulness. So I feel right now with this card where the masculine is at, the divine masculine is endings, beginnings, transformation, liberation, emancipation, release. So they're releasing and ending. Where the divine feminine is regeneration, recovery, reclamation, and reincarnation. And together, anything is possible. Wow. I'm really feeling a powerful union coming in, or you are in a powerful union. And if you're not in union with a partner, with your divine partner yet, then it is needing to bring the masculine and feminine into balance within. And then this can give you a perspective on the other person. Like if you're the feminine watching, you can get some perspective on the masculine and vice versa. Okay. What lesson is the masculine learning right now? What's going on right now with the masculine? Happiness. Great. Yeah, I feel that. I feel a very strong, stable, I know what I want, I know what I'm going to do type energy from the divine masculine. Good for you. It's good to make decisions and know what you want and move forward. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. So they're really in tune with with what's going on in their inner world as well as their outer world, and they're bringing that into balance, and they're finding the happiness within, finding happiness on this journey of figuring out who they are, and they're letting that lead their way. Like, what do I want now? I'm just going to let my happiness lead the way. And these are by James Van Praagh, by the way, the lesson cards. And these, a lot of these next few decks that I used are Adoring Virtue, just in case you want to know. So this is the fairy deck. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction. Okay, so that's why they're getting the resources together. It's time to move on. It's time to get a new home. It's time to, I hear for someone, join families together, or it's time to create our own family. He's ready for new growth, planting roots, getting things started, and enjoying. The masculine is ready to enjoy his life. Now, you could be a feminine. I just say his for masculine, her for feminine. It's just easier that way. But take it as it resonates with you. So it is, if they needed confirmation for that, it is time to move on. It is time to move, literally move, like to a new location. Somebody's moving. It's either the feminine or the masculine. Somebody's moving, or it's just time to think about that. It's a good time. It's the right step. So just bringing newness, or maybe you're redoing your home, adding an addition, remodeling. It's just time to bring fresh new energy into your world. And spiritual growth, yeah. That's what I mean. Wow, I love spirit. Thank you. So what we learned in the interpretation of this card, and what I talked about, is that, yes, I have all my material stuff going on. I've got this 3D world down. I'm good. I understand it. I understand that what I'm tempted by. I know what my triggers are. I know what, I've been down that path of letting my ego lead the way, and I really know that there's more than that. Like, I want more. I want more than this 3D. So the masculine is really tapped into their intuition, listening to spirit, wanting to grow, wanting to expand, and meet the feminine where the feminine is at. So it's all about spiritual growth now. It's like, and wow, that's so beautiful. Spiritual growth, newness, this fresh new life, the sun is shining in, this rebirth of creative ideas. And so if you are the masculine watching this, follow that spiritual path. Where does it lead you? What direction does it lead you? What are you interested in? And look on YouTube, look online, reach out to a spiritual guide, a healer for this to come in and for you to understand. And good for you. This is a confirmation that if you are looking to do a side job or move into a career that has a spiritual path, it's time for that now. You've got what it takes. Who's with you, or what the messages are? Saint Anthony of Padua. I hope I'm saying that right. And you found it. You got it. This is it. Like, that's what I'm feeling from masculine. Like, they know. They're like, I know what I want to do. I know that I want happiness. I know I want love. I know that there's more to this life. I want new, fresh energy. I'm ready to plant roots. I found what I'm looking for. He's like, maybe you've been researching. You found what you needed to know to move forward. And congratulations on that, because you're moving. It's just really beautiful, I see, for the masculines moving forward. Yeah, and staying optimistic. You have guardian angels around you. Your guides are around you. Staying optimistic, happy, optimistic. They're in a very good, cheerful place. This is beautiful. I love it. Healing. There's a lot of healing going on, and they want to heal, and they're understanding this, and they're reaching their cup up to the heavens and saying, please fill my cup with this unconditional love that I don't know how I've been missing this my whole life. My ego is totally in the way of that. I thought I needed to control other people and be domineering and narcissistic to get all my energy. But now I know better. I've expanded. I've grown. I know that's a tough way to get energy. That's a hard way to get energy. And it depletes their energy. And they know that. So now they're like, wait, there's more than this. Please fill up my cup with this beautiful spiritual growth so I can remember who I really am and what I came here to do. And wow, so just honor that feminine, honor that the masculine is real, and also within, heal that masculine within. Be optimistic about this, happy about the changes, happy about the death and rebirth. It really truly is an opportunity to move into a whole new life. And these cards are the, let's see, Santa Moretta Tarot, The Book of the Dead by Fabio Listroni. I hope I'm saying that right. And I am going to read from the book, because why I chose these cards, or I was guided to choose, is just to get the messages from the dead, not necessarily the tarot, but we can talk about it if that comes up. So the messages from the dead are, for the masculine, are the Ten of Wands message, the Six of Pentacles message, and the Five of Pentacles message from the dead. Okay, so let me find that in here and see what the dead has to say. The spirit from beyond. I have to figure out what suit I'm in. It's a little harder. Okay, this is the wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands. Advice from the dead: do not leave too many situations suspended, or they will get the better of you in terms of achieving what you deserve. So it is time to make decisions. Divine Masculine, make those decisions. And, even just from the cards, drop the burdens. Drop the burdens and focus on what you really want. And just, take care of some things. Finish what you started and end that cycle and put down the burdens. Whatever is burdening you. And then we need to go to the Pentacles, which is money, and that's, the earthly plane, the 3D world, the material center. So what the Six of Pentacles advice from the dead for the masculine is: proceed with audacity and without haste, working hard and keeping yourself focused on the present. What you desire will arrive when the time is right. Yep, keep on going, keep focused. Focus on what you want, making those decisions, moving forward. And the advice from the Five of Pentacles is with calm and through concrete and objective evaluation, you can go ahead, overcoming any crisis that you meet along your way. Yeah, wow. This is a powerful message of moving forward, masculine. A powerful message. And just know that you're on the right path and you can overcome anything that's on your path. Just, sit in that Emperor energy and make your decisions and drop the burdens and move forward in this beautiful, beautiful new life. My goodness, I love it. Okay, now we're going to go to the feminines. Wow, I'm excited. This is a really beautiful reading. Also, the butterfly is about rebirth, transformation. So, confirming that it is time for that. And it is happening. Okay, so what is the main lessons that the feminines are in right now? Indecision. Wow, making decisions. Again, mirroring one another. You see how that works? I am you, you are me. We're mirroring one another. Your divine partner is mirroring you. Your masculine and feminine within is mirroring you, telling you it's time to make decisions. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So the divine feminine is really using this beautiful moon energy to go within, listen to the intuition, let the sun illuminate, let the masculine side of her illuminate what's going on, and start making decisions. It's perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. What did the divine masculine get? Moving is a step in the right direction. Holy crap. This is so synergistic. I freaking love it. So divine feminines, if you were wondering about it, make the decision, decide. It's time to decide and it's time to move forward, whatever that means to you. It could be a career path. It could be towards your masculine. I think it's towards your masculine, and take the right steps to balance the divine masculine and feminine within, but it's time to do that and use your intuition. Use your inner guide to move you forward. Relationship dynamics. So what the divine feminine it could be going through is different kind of relationship dynamics. This isn't all romantic. This is family. This is with your children. This is, with your coworkers, with your boss, with your employees. Everybody's going to be different, but it's working on all sorts of dynamics and understanding that everybody is in their perfect place. Everybody's played their perfect part for them, because they got the World card, right? Ending these cycles, new beginnings, celebrations, understanding that the feminine set herself up for these different situations to learn and grow from, and letting go of what's not serving her, and transforming the relationship. See, Libra is all about balance in relationships, family, home. It makes perfect sense that this is time, and it's perfect timing to move forward with whatever relationship you want to move into. It's time to move forward. It's time to let the relationships be healed and then move into this whole new world, this whole new book of your life. How do you want it to be? How do you want to relate to other people, feminines? How do you want to come across? Because you have the power every day and every moment to change. So to make that change, whatever change that is, it's time to just let the old fall and let this new come in. And it's beautiful, beautiful. Pray. Yeah, your guardian, your angels are with you. God, source energy, the universe is listening. So pray for what you want. Pray for healing. Pray for whatever it is, and just let it go, and know that things are working out for you, that you're making the right decision. Maybe it's about making a decision. Pray about it. Let it go, but be open to the divine. Use your intuition in getting your answers. They could come in many different ways. Love. Wow, how beautiful. Let God's love, the universe's love, pour down upon you. Heal your situation. I mean, my goodness, are you being guided right now, Divine Feminines? You're connected to all that is the feminine, connected to all. Use that light. Shine that light bright, because the masculine is following that light home. And you are light, and you are love, and express yourself in love. Allow your inner light to shine, feminines. And you're surrounded by love and so much light. Wow. Beautiful. And practice makes perfect. Yeah, whatever this is that you're wanting to do to move forward in, and deciding on, practice makes perfect. If you're moving into a new life, right? Everything's new. Making maybe changes in your career, changes in relationship, actually moving. It's the perfect time to move forward into a new home. And practice makes perfect. Whatever your craft is, whatever you're interested in, whatever you want to do, just take the steps to move forward and just practice what you love. Okay, and the messages for the dead that came through for the Divine Feminine is the message from justice. Yeah, the scales are coming back in balance. Justice is being served. If you're going through any legal battles, it will be served, and it will be served in your favor. So pray about it. And practice being the better person, the bigger person, because it's much better, even though it's annoying sometimes. It's so much better just to be the better person, the bigger person. And I've trained my whole life to be that way. And it is much easier, because I enjoy living in a place of love, unconditional love. I don't want it any other way. And so, practice your thoughts, clean up your thoughts, and justice will be served. And the One of Pentacles. New life, new offer, new beginnings, big offer, opportunity of a lifetime to move forward. And the Moon, wow, okay. I'm seeing the synergy, aren't you? So, and the Moon. So we're going to see what the messages from the dead are for these cards. Okay, the Justice card, advice from the dead. Deal with a situation methodically, in a balanced way, and with an organized spirit, without letting yourself become disrupted by desires or passions. So it's time to make a decision. But having your masculine and feminine balanced within you, being balanced, coming from a very grounded space of unconditional love, will help you make the best decision. Bridging that gap that gap from your mind to your heart, feminines, and then making a decision. It's time to make a decision. It's time to move forward. Justice will be served in your favor. Let's find those pentacles again. Okay, the advice from the dead on the Ace of Pentacles. Totally enjoy what you have earned and deserve. Everything proceeds well, but don't forget to look at things beyond material concerns. Yes, it's time to enjoy that you've come to this completion. It's time to make decisions for you, Divine Feminine. It's time to transform your life into love, loving of your life, of everything involved, because you have an opportunity for brand new, beautiful beginnings. So take it. Take it. The moon's advice is trust your intuition, okay? Another confirmation on your intuition. You're using your intuition to move forward. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition, but continue to listen and observe what surrounds you to discern its true nature. Yes. Reflection, observation. It's time to go more inward and observe, talk less, and listen and observe more. Moving forward, and you'll get all the right answers. You'll get them. Okay, now we're going to move the feminine a little bit over, and we're going to go to the energy in between. Oh, Prosperity Frog says, prosperity's coming for you. I'm leaping forward. Leap forward. So this is the energy between. Freedom. Beautiful. Amazing. And I'm going to say we possess the power and the free will to create our own happiness. Okay, I've talked about that free will the whole time. Happiness is reconfirmed. It's time to make a decision to free yourself from the constraints of life, from the self-imposed restrictions. Free yourself from fears, doubts, worries, regrets, resentments, all of those things, and claim your freedom. Because this rebirth into a new life is freedom. This union within, this union of two coming together as one is absolute freedom. Ah, love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So believe that. This is your divine partnership, or your divine partnership is coming in once we clear out these things and we have to stay optimistic and use that law of attraction in our favor and pray and intend that highest and best and all of our wishes are coming true, and it will. And it's time to move forward. It's if you've met someone and you're in union with someone, it's time to focus on your love life. It's changing for the better. That will mean something different. It's time to move into a new home or redo your home. It's time to move forward. It's time to come together. It's time to remember who we really are, and it's our opportunity to walk through the portal into a brand new life together. Support. Yeah, it's a very supportive relationship. This is a supporting your own self by loving yourself and then coming together with someone. It's going to be very supportive, very respectful, just a true partnership finally, and freedom within the relationship. It's no restrictions, trust, respect. Everyone should feel free to fly free and be who they are, be unique within a relationship and move forward together is a beautiful thing. And you are supported by the universe. You are supported by spirit. This is divinely guided and fated. And yet just believe, right? Just believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You have what it takes. You have the power within you to transform your life and heal any and all situations. Believe. Believe in your abundance in all areas. Believe in this union. Believe in love. Believe. And you have the freedom to believe what you want. You don't have to believe what everyone else is telling you to believe. You don't even have to believe what I'm saying. Believe what you know to be true, because that's freedom. Free yourself from belief systems and things that have been placed on you your whole life that don't ring true to you. You know the truth. Steady progress. Just keep moving forward, right? It's time to move forward. It's the perfect timing. Just take the steps. Steady progress. You're on the right track. And believe in freaking miracles. And this is Easter and resurrection and Jesus Christ. Okay. Confirmation here. Believe. It is time for the death of the old and the rebirth and resurrection of who you really are. You hold the world in your hands. You have the truth. You have infinite intelligence that's with you at all times. Unconditional love from the universe pouring down upon you. And you have access to this every second of every day and at all of your existence. And it's also saying masters are with you. Christ was a master. Well, we're all masters, but he was, he had mastered this life. I know he wasn't perfect. He was human too, but he really walked the talk, didn't he? And did the best he could. He was aligned majority of the time with source. And that's a message for you. Stay aligned with who you really are. That is really your only job, is you keep yourself aligned. You keep yourself happy and on the right track and making decisions that are highest and best for you and the ones that you love, and that will always be the right decision. Always. And the messages for the dead of the union, for both, for the collective as a whole, is, oh my Lord, the death card. Talk about confirmation. Death and rebirth. The sun is shining in on your life on this transformation. You are protected. Wow. Wow. And the Empress. Yes, like I felt the Emperor energy with this masculine. It's saying, yes, divine counterparts I'm hearing. I've been hearing that. Divine counterparts and balancing the masculine and feminine within with this beautiful, abundant energy. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is the love of a lifetime. Love of ourself, and our cup runneth over to share with someone else. New opportunities in love. All right, let me find these beautiful cards in here. Okay, Santa Mureta. Wish I could speak Spanish. All of a sudden I woke up one day and, God, can you please give me Spanish? Just I wake up and I know how to speak it and understand it. That would be beautiful. So the advice from the dead is accept the changes that are offered in front of you without fear of cutting ties and cutting yourself off from your old positions, old ideas, or preconceptions. A mutation is imposing itself. So allow yourself to transform. Allow your relationship, your divine partnership to transform. Allow this partner to come in so your life can be transformed. Take what resonates with you. The Empress. I love the Empress. I am the Empress. You are the Empress. You are the Emperor. The advice from the dead. Make the most of your experiences and act quickly, avoiding indecision or laziness. If necessary, plan your actions more rationally in order to let what you desire blossom in your life. Yeah, it's time to make decisions. It's both. You're mirroring one another. It's time. It's time to make decisions. It's time to move forward. And act on it now. Act on your divine guidance and your inspiration. And the advice of the Ace of Chalices is, having thought properly about your choices, you will be ready to take on a new phase of creativity and change that will bring something new to light. So it's all about new beginnings. It's all about growth. It's all about moving forward. We're going to take a few little messages here from this little tiny deck by Doreen Virtue of your inner child. What does your inner child want to tell as a collective? What's some messages from the inner child? Dreams. Your dreams are coming true. Your dreams are giving you messages. Your daydreams, your fantasies, your night dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Again, say a prayer. Pray. Pray for what you want. Believe that it's coming. Know that it's coming. Let go of the who, what, when, where, and why, and just know that it's going to work out even better than you ever imagined. But there's help for you. You're not alone. A true friend listens to your feelings. Reach out to your friends if you need someone to talk to, and open up. Open up more, and know that you're supported. Let's see if there's any messages. These are just too cute, Just from inner child, collective inner child. A few more messages here. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There is nothing to fear. Your inner child wants you to know there is nothing to fear. It's a false reality. Move forward in love. There is nothing to fear at all. And those are a few more messages. Let's see. And enjoy being outdoors. Yes, connect with Mother Earth. I talked about in the beginning about Mother Earth's natural ability to heal us and either by, ingesting certain things from Earth, but also just being out in Mother Earth, just being around the energy, hugging a tree. Like, seriously, go play outdoors. Go play, go swing, go dance, go to a park, be a kid again. And you know how you used to just love getting dirty and in the dirt, or hiking, or whatever it is that you were into, swimming, whatever that is, fishing, go out and do it. Whom do you enjoy being with? Yeah, surround yourself by people you enjoy being with. Love yourself. Love being just with you. That's where it starts. And then surround yourself by people who encourage you and empower you and are on this journey and path wanting to move forward, wanting to transform. And let go of the ones that aren't. Spiritual gifts of seeing and feeling energy. Yes, there is some healer in here. The spiritual growth for the masculine. Moving forward if there's an interesting topic. But feel yourself. Feel your feelings, your emotions. And let that be the guiding light. How do you feel around this person or these people or in this situation? Let that help guide the way. Angel lights. Yeah, angels are all around you. The whole reading has been very angelic. They're with you. You are very protected. You are safe. You are safe on this journey. It's safe to move forward. It's time to make a decision to move forward. Freedom is literally yours. I mean, you've got love on this side, the Ace of Cups in the middle, happiness, optimism, time to move on over here. I mean, it just is a beautiful synergy. Time, it really is time. Believe that you deserve it, that you are worthy. We're going to get one more card to end this reading here. And this is the Power deck, the Cards of Wisdom. And this is by Lynn V. Andrews. So any messages from Spirit for the collective? Woo! That one just flew out and fell down. Okay, so it's the endings of grief. It's the endings, right? It's the endings. We're leaving that behind. Take your time. If you're grieving something, reach out to people that care. Talk to your friends. But it's time to end this cycle of grief. Grief deepens you, allowing you to explore the perimeters of your soul. Grief is the only gateway to certain levels of consciousness, and it's a hard taskmaster. Taskmaster. Let me say that more clearly. Through grief, you can explore every aspect of your dark side: anger, pain, abandonment, terror, loneliness. Aspects of the sacred wound that we usually try to ignore in our daily lives. Grief forces you to acknowledge those parts of yourself that are not yet healed. If you can look at grief as a teaching, you will grow. If you can look at grief with awareness and an open heart, it is one of the greatest teachers of all. The seeds of wisdom and enlightenment are planted within the wounds of grief. What is lost can come back to us again in higher ways. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We're going to get one more, they're saying. Another one. What else is Spirit? Message. The Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, the Collective. Moving forward in this new life. Okay, that's too many on that side, but we're going to take the mystery. And I do want to point out right here that this is an 18, right? And this is a 19, so ending, cycles, and new beginnings, right? Okay. Synchronistic. A shaman can teach you about power. A magician can train you to become strong in spirit and competent in your endeavors in life. But to describe how a miracle happens or how you come to be a powerful magician is to try to explain the mystery. You can talk around the secrets of power, but if you describe them directly, you lose that power and destroy the mystery. Welcome the mystery and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness to transform you. Like I said, let go of the who, what, when, why, and how, and just know that it's all working out for you. Just know that you're on the right path, that you have the power within you to heal, transform your life, and move into a whole new world of existence. And, you know, it's all about the journey. I talked about this in the reading that I posted yesterday. If you haven't listened to that, please do. It is that. It's just reconfirming that. It's the journey. It's all about the journey and how we can grow. And that's what the front of that card looks like. And another thing I want to point out is we're talking about moving and moving forward. So somebody might be moving out west. The west, something about the west. That's a confirmation for someone out there that moving west or moving within the West Coast. That means something to someone. It's time to move on for a whole new life. It's available to you. Love is always available to you. I appreciate and love all of you and love the support on my channel. And I wish you a fabulous weekend.